as I can in terms of the audio and also the shot as well. It's still challenging doing live streams on the phone. I don't get the same options as I do on the laptop. I seem to get more people coming on when I stream on the laptop, but the quality is better on the phone. But anyway, I'll do the best I can. So I hope all of you have had a good day. I've had a really good day today, and that's going to be a big part of what I'm teaching in this live stream today, which is about having a daily routine, which is so important. It's changed my life, and it's so simple, but when you actually start applying it, it's almost so simple, but it almost feels like it's complicated in how much you get out of it. It's hard to explain, but you've got to do it through experience. So let's see how many people we get on. I know that most of my followers come on late in the evening, but I don't always have time on the weekend or on Saturday to do these streams on the evening. I'm so busy, I've got so much to do. So it's trying to find a window and a schedule, but that's something that I'm working on doing. So I've got a structure of my business, my relationships, family, everything else, and I've got to find a structure for these live stream. But the perfectionist in me is trying to get these perfect, and that's probably not a good idea. So I want to make sure I can answer questions. I don't know why on this iPhone they've made it so difficult to do the streams. Can you let me know if you're on the stream? Just comment. Yeah, by the way, I'm not drinking urine. This looks like urine. This is a herbal tea. This is ginger, lime. Can't wait to drink it. I forgot everyone. Okay, so if you're on the stream, comment. Let me know that the comment section works, because I want to be able to answer questions as well as teach what I want to share today. I've done a lot of videos today as well, so I'm a little bit out of breath, and I did a run. I'm feeling great, so this is something that I'm pushing myself to do, and I encourage other people to do this. You know, there is a balance between, you've got to work hard if you want to be successful at anything. Of course, you've got to also have a rest as well, so it's getting that. Let me just put the lighting in here. You know what, I'm going to be more patient. I know what I need to do. I did this before. I might have to start the stream again. I've got to basically set the stream up on the laptop on the phone so I can share it and get more people on. I don't know why. Whenever I go live on the phone, people don't seem to, the notification, not many people come on. So when please do comment if you're there. I'm going to be sticking around today. I'm looking to do between about an hour and a half, possibly 2 hour window, and then I've got things to do later on. I've got to go and I've got to eat. I'm going to see my family. I'm meeting friends tomorrow, so I've got to schedule that. But pretty much I've given the teaching away today. It's really about scheduling your life more so you get more done and you enjoy it more, and that's actually gives you less anxiety. And as I said on this title, that's what will enable you to live your dreams, regardless of what sort of anxiety that you deal with or you live with. And I'm sharing this on all my platforms at the moment, explaining to people that just because you've got anxiety doesn't mean you can't be confident. It doesn't mean you can't achieve goals. I've done it. I'm living proof. I'm not better or any worse than anybody else. So if I can do it, so can other people. But I understand not everybody knows that, which is why I've got a big vision to educate people in a way where they've got the information, but they're actually going to take action and start living, you know, a quality life, as opposed to living a life where, you know, it's such a poor quality of life. You're just stuck. I've been there. I know how it feels. It's really hard. It's really tough. If you look at my YouTube video and my story, you'll see in my 20s that I became suicidal. You know, it's not a good place to be. I don't want anyone to be in that place, but the reality is people are in that place. The anxiety will take you there if you don't get help and you don't have a routine, or you don't do something about it, look, unless you're strong in your faith, and everyone's faith's different, and I respect that, right? I'm got my faith. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus, right? But I don't push my faith on other people. That's not my style. But unless you've got strong faith and you pray every day with all your heart, which is a great thing, then the anxiety is not going to go away without you doing something about it. It's going to get worse. And I think you know that deep down, right? I'm speaking common sense. So I've done a combination of all to make progress. I've prayed, I pray every day, and I work hard. I've sought the help and gone out and, made my life purpose helping other sufferers of anxiety to live their dreams and sharing my testimony in how I've lived my life and things that I've done. And living your dreams, it doesn't have to be exaggeration of what you think. I know what people think when you say that. They immediately think having billions of pounds, having jets, aeroplanes, and I'm not really about that. There's nothing, if you want that, that's fine. But I'm talking more enjoying your life, having friends, just being happy, going to the gym, like living every day in gratitude. That's living a dream, in my opinion, right? I need to explain that. It's complicated, but I think you guys will get it. So, I think this is how I explain it. If you're someone that's paralyzed and can't come out of the house, literally can't really do much, where I used to be, anything more than that is going to be a dream, really, isn't it? Because it's better than nothing. It's better than being stuck and, just not being able to do anything in life. It's a horrible place to be at for people. I've been there. Not going to the gym because you're so frightened of your anxiety getting triggered or being around people. I've been there. It was a long time ago, but I never lose sight of what that felt like. So being able to do that, such a wonderful feeling, and I want more people to experience that. I want you watching this stream to experience that if you haven't been experiencing that already, right? I don't know where everyone's at, obviously. If you can comment, that would be great. No one's commenting yet. I don't know if you are, and it's not working, so we're going to figure this out. Please be patient. Right, always happens, doesn't it? Battery's always low when you need it. Never mind. Okay, just a second. I was going to stop this live and start in 5 minutes, but let me try and keep it on. There, we are making progress. What's the time? Okay, it's 4 o'clock now. I'm going to aim to go till 6 o'clock. We're going to do a marathon. I've committed now, so I can't go back on my word. And this is a big part of what I'm teaching today and practicing, is that you make a commitment. Even though part of you's scared, you don't want to do it, your mind's going to say, oh, it's going to be this, that. Trust me, this is how you make progress. Right. A second. Actually, little tip there, when you do live streams, always have a plug handy. Always be near a plug. Whoop. Right. There we go. Okay. Move this. Brilliant. It's a lovely day today. Mum was right when she said about the weather. Right. Yeah, I've shot a lot of good new videos today. Really, really pleased with how they came out. You can check them out on the channel. I've done a new one. Right, okay, so let's have a look at this. I know what's going to happen. Everybody's going to come on right at the end at 6 o'clock when I'm finishing up. That's what's going to happen. It's always the way. Right, okay. Where is it live? Thank you for your patience, guys. I'm going to figure this out. I do miss these live streams. I know everyone misses them a lot. But it's difficult juggling everything, doing the events, doing 1 year programs, and also, you know, spending time with my family and getting on with my life. But, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. I've just got to even get more stricter with my schedule. Okay. Oh, this is lovely, man. I used to look at people drinking this stuff and think, that's so boring. How can they drink that? Now I understand. Living and learning. That means I'm getting old. All the things that you say, how can people do that? And then you enjoy them. Old age is kicking in. Now I feel young. Right, okay, let's do this. Oh boy. Breathe. Note to self, I need to remember this, all of us. There's nothing wrong any time in your life of going, relax. There's nothing to be anxious about. Now, a lot of mine is excitement, you know, because I've been in the heat of the battle. Okay, we're getting there. Right, where's the... I've got a tank here. Are you guys getting any questions in? It's not coming up on the phone. Don't worry, I'm going to set it up on the laptop so I've got both. The internet slowed down. That's one of the hardest skills to learn, is to not get triggered and get angry and upset with technology. Another anxiety tip, it never ends, something that I help my clients with and I practice, is where do you get triggered, where you get angry or frustrated or stressed, and you start becoming aware of these things and you start saying, actually, I don't want to react in that way. And that's when you start to improve. Because before, this would really irritate me. It's not ideal, but now I practice saying, okay, take as long as you want. We're patient, and I'm not going to get angry and upset over something really small like the computer freezing and the internet. There's no point. Can you guys comment on the chat and let me know if it's working? I can't see if it is. Right. Now it's unfreeze. Now I can do it. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice getting better at these live streams, so the next up and coming ones I'll be more organized with the time. I'll let people know, hopefully, and I'll have everything set up. But I had to go through this today to get back into the habit of doing it. Right. By the way, I did an interview. I really enjoyed it on Instagram with a company. I think they're called Mindvalley. It was a nice fella that interviewed me. I shared my story. I really appreciated them bringing me on. You can go on my Instagram page and find it. It's not on YouTube. It's about 45 minutes long, and I share my story on that, my whole sort of journey with anxiety, success, my ups, my downs. It's all there if you want to watch it. It will help you. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy a new laptop soon, because I do like this one, appreciate it, but it's really slowing down. Wow, some of these key tag words give me great ideas for anxiety videos. Yeah, anxiety help with breathing. I said that earlier, that's a coincidence. I think the algorithm can hear you. Right, please get your questions in at any time, guys and girls. Don't be nervous, you're not gonna interrupt me. I'll answer your question, or I'll answer it at some point. I'm just doing this. Give me 5 minutes more and I'll be fully with everyone. Yeah, you can let me know if you want it in the box below what you've done in your day today. Now, don't be embarrassed, guys. Just whatever. If you haven't been able to get out of the house or whatever, you're stressed, just get it out. It's good to get these things out. You feel more relief rather than you know, putting pressure on yourself to be perfect. Right, more people are joining, that's good. Thank you for coming on. I don't know if you've been following me for a long time or not, but today I'm going to be teaching from, 4:13. I'm going to go up to about 6 p.m. I want to get questions in. I'll be teaching around what the title says, a daily routine for anxiety that will eventually enable you to live your dreams. And everyone's ideal of their dream life is different, which is great. My dream life might be different to yours, which is a good thing. But this routine will help you to live in gratitude more every day, give you more confidence, and actually give you a lot of control over your anxiety, the parts that you can control, and it will give you many things that we're going to cover. And it's very simple. Anyone can do it. You can start from today. You don't have to, there's nothing about, you don't compare yourself to me or anyone. It's a personal daily routine that helps you to live a better life and enjoy each and every day, and also strive to achieve your long-term goals. And it's literally saved my life. Without that, wouldn't be in a good place. And I give it to my clients who ask me for it on paid coaching programs, and I also give it on all the free platforms to anyone that wants it or is interested in learning how to have more of a, how to live a goal-orientated life. And I think a lot of times when you say goals, people always think in the future, and I get that, but it changed for me over time through my experiences, learning more, teaching, my own challenges, my own breakthroughs and successes. I realized that I don't want to wait 10 years to live my dreams. I want to live it now, and I can set some goals long term, but again, we can't know for sure what the future brings, but we can live every day setting goals and making a list, and that's what I do, and that's what the stream is about today. We can deviate as well. You can ask me questions. I'm pretty easygoing, as long as everybody respects everyone. That's fine. I wouldn't argue if there's trolling or criticism. I'm a caring person. I'm not really into that. I haven't got time for that. I just say forgive people if they're gonna be critical. Fair enough. I accept that. I'm excited about that. So go ahead. And I need a few more minutes. Right. My laptop's really slow for some reason. It's time to buy a new one. It really is. I can put that on my expenses anyway if I buy another laptop. Apologies if you've asked questions. They're not coming up on this phone. Let me check. Open up on the live. I've got a feeling that people have been commenting. I'm not ignoring you. They're not coming up on the phone. That's why I'm trying to, we will solve this problem so we can have good future live streams and there won't be an inconvenience or interruption. I'm also going to tell you what I've done in my day today, some of the days ahead, to give you an idea of so you can create a routine for you. It'll give you ideas. Hold on a second, what is going on here? It's like the computer's got a mind of its own. When I really need to use it, it just slows down on me. Then when I don't need it, the internet works really fast. I'm starting to think that the internet has got a mind of its own and it's got emotions, who knows? Yeah, it's really slow. Let me close this program down. I think it's this editing program, Filmora. It slows my computer down. Don't save. Let's see now. Right, hopefully. Still quite slow, a bit faster. Yeah, I've got to get quite a few new things in here. New laptop. I've got to get some new comfortable chairs, a settee. Okay, let's have a look at this. I've got that up. Please do comment in the chat, guys and girls, so I know that the chat's working. That would be one less stress to have, then I can proceed, get into the main gist of the talk. Please do comment if you're here. I'd love to know where you're coming from, how long you've been following me, or questions, or just let us know you're here. If you're not in the mood to type, just say yes. I know that I am talking to people. Can you see my comment? Okay, so that's come up. Can someone comment? Is that it's not too much to ask. If you can comment, then I can help you and get on with the stream. I just want to make sure that people can put their questions in, otherwise I'll just get into it. You know what, I'm just going to keep this going. I'm not going to start again. I was going to start the stream again and just continue. Other people will watch this later on live anyway. They can always skip past this bit and get into the main bit of the talk, which will be in a second. Just one sec. Share this to just sharing this on Facebook and other platforms. Yeah, it always feels a bit weird doing these streams. They're so quiet because I'm so used to coaching people in person, which is so much better, and being in person with friends and doing live events. So coming back to these live streams, it just feels very very robotic, very it doesn't feel, and I suppose that's the whole idea. So it takes me a few minutes to get my enthusiasm to adjust and get into it. Which I think is a good thing. More people should meet in person, and that's a huge part of what I try to achieve at helping more people out, is to get out and spend time with family, friends, and meet people in person, and don't spend too much time online, because too much time online can actually increase anxiety and make you depressed. Of course, a balanced time along with socializing in person and having relationships and having a positive routine, going gym and having goals and dreams and helping people being a better person, that can be fine if you get the balance right, and that's an art form. Okay. I'm hoping that, no, not hide chat, didn't want to do that. I'm hoping that people aren't commenting, I'm not seeing it, or no one's commented yet, because it's unusual. People usually do, and it happens sometimes on YouTube and this platform where you can't see the comments. The old system didn't used to do that. I haven't eaten today as well. I've been fasting. Okay. See, yeah, something's gone wrong with the chat. Hold on. I've got to fix this. I know I keep asking, could one of you comment so I know that the chat's working? Okay, so that chat's on. I just have to keep going. For some reason, I'm not seeing comments. I don't know if because some of you don't want to comment, you don't feel comfortable. That's fine, or you are commenting and there's that's great. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's always a weight off my shoulders when someone comments, because then I know the stream's working and don't just want to be talking and not answering people's questions. So, all right, let's get into this. Got everything. I might have to have a tea break. Right, so for those of you that are suffering with anxiety, I'm sure you found my channel. I appreciate it. If you know my story, excuse me. I've been doing a lot of running today in videos. I'm out of breath, got to catch my breath. So if you know my story, you know that I've suffered with anxiety all my life. And it's, how can I say this to people? There's two accounts. It's been extremely challenging for me on a personal level, really challenging. Hasn't been easy, but on another side, I've lived an incredible life. Couldn't have wrote in a book, would never have believed it. If I saw it on a movie, I'd say, no, that's not me. So that's kind of given you the truth straight away, that my life's been both. It's been a struggle, it's been scary, it's been uncomfortable, it's been very painful at times, the same like all of our lives. But I've been brave. I made a commitment in my mid to late 20s when I was just having terrible time with my anxiety. I got suicidal, and that's when I thought, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to take my own life. But I was scared of everything, scared of living, scared of dying, and scared of saying the same way I was. So after praying to God and saying, please help me, don't leave me in this state. I can't do this anymore. I literally can't come out of my house. I can't even live a normal life, you know, let alone living your dreams. When people were talking about, you know, becoming millionaires or writing books or traveling the world or inspiring people or getting their dream relationship or buying their dream house, I was thinking, no, I ain't got a chance at that. I can't even get out of the house and buy a pint of milk without having a panic attack. I can't be around people. I can't make eye contact. I can't physically speak in public. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. I appreciate your empathy. So going to such a low place made me realize I need to get help. And when I started to pray, I felt better for praying. This is a personal thing. Then I found Les Brown's video and it changed my life. I listened to Les Brown. Thank you. And it motivated me. I appreciate that, Laura. Thank you. And I went out and faced all my fears. And in facing all my fears, I became really confident. And I achieved all my goals that I set anyway. And I literally achieved my dreams. I achieved not that age matters, even though people make it. I achieved all my goals and dreams at about 29 and a half, I'll say age 30, and I literally was living a dream. And my anxiety went from being huge, humongous, and it shrink right down. And within that time period, I started coaching other people. As some of you know, some of you don't know me. And I started coaching specifically men at the time, men who had anxiety, who couldn't speak to women, couldn't get a relationship, and couldn't really live a life. So I did that, was successful at that. And then in my mid-30s, I had a mental health breakdown, and I had anxiety to a degree that I've never experienced. It was agony, it was torture. But again, in hospital, I prayed again. I got the help and I made a recovery, and here I am on the second chapter of my life, and that's where the daily routine comes in, because having a daily routine has helped me twice in my life to overcome this awful episode of anxiety to a degree that is just is severe. So I always say everybody has anxiety. Everyone who's living and breathing experiences anxiety. That's normal. But some people experience anxiety to an abnormal degree where they need to get help. And that's usually, I wouldn't say all, but that's quite a lot of my clients that I coach on my confidence coaching. And that might be a lot of you, so I'm trying to change that. So the daily routine is really about making a list of the things that you need to do. Things that you need to do, but also things that would give you peace. So for example, instead of just waking up in the morning with panic attacks and anxiety and just saying, I'm really dreading this, you say to yourself, when I get up in the morning, I'm going to have structure. So when I wake up, I'm going to do my gratitude, or I'm going to clean the apartment, make my bed, put music on, and I'm going to go and hit the gym. That's how you do it. Then when I finish the gym for an hour and a half, I'm going to shower up and I'm going to work on my business, or I'm going to go to work. That gives you an example. And then after I've gone to the gym, had a workout, felt better, took a shower, had some healthy food, I'm going to work on, going to work. And then when I finish work, I'm going to go and spend time with my family. Now that's just giving you an example. Now the routine doesn't have to be exactly that. That's besides the point. The point is you've got to have a routine that works for you. So I mean, I can give you my routine, but it might not be sufficient to what you need. So the routine for me is about what your values are and what you enjoy. So my routine looks something like this. It's not the same every day, but it's similar. So I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do when I get up is I practice gratitude. I say thanks to God. Thanks for giving me health. Please, let me cast my anxieties onto you as much as I can. This is a biblical thing that I do for my faith. Personally works for me. Give me the strength to help my clients and to enjoy today. I focus on a daily, I do it daily basically, right? Instead of thinking too much in the future, which just gives you anxiety, gives me anxiety. So after I do that, after I do my gratitude, I get out of bed. I always make the bed. I make sure I clean the apartment. So like in the evening when you have dinner and stuff, or you might have a glass. In the morning, I don't just leave glasses like that. I clean it. I go and put them in the sink, and I take the rubbish out. So this is like a very disciplined way to live, but it makes you feel good. It reduces the anxiety. Then I go for a run. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see pretty much most days I run. Most days I go and do my 30 to 45 minute run. I love running. When I'm running, I'm in gratitude, and I'm also running for all of you. But some of you might say, what's he talking about? Is he nuts? I might be a little bit nuts, but my heart's in the right place. So I'm running to inspire people. I'm running to continue to make a bigger impact on my vision, which is to teach people that have got anxiety how to live their dreams despite having anxiety, and how to get control of it and calm it down and develop tools to manage it and move forward and enjoy your life ultimately. Because that's all we really want to do, really, isn't it? Sufferers with anxiety just want to enjoy life and not be so frightened all the time and so down and depressed and stuck in those patterns. And we want to connect with people. We want to be ourselves. There's all those things. So this routine will help you to do all those things in due time. So that's some of my routine. Get up, pray, gratitude, clean, go for a run. When I've done my run, I always come back and I have a little bit more space to sit down. I always learn something when I run. I learn something new about whatever life, how I can help a client. When I'm running, I might think, oh, one of my clients is struggling with discipline, or he's doing well here, and I'll know the answer. Right, make a note of that. Next time we do a coaching session on the 1 year program, I'm going to give him the information and help him solve his problem. So I sit down, then after a run, I always enjoy a shower up, get my suit and my clothes, and then I go and coach a client. I've usually got a client scheduled, not every day at the moment, but most days. Then when I coach a client, I will have a plan of what I'm going to do after, and usually that's I might go and do another workout in the gym, boxing, or I might go and work on the business side with my YouTube videos. So that's generally how a day looks to me. On another day, I incorporate some social time. So it'll be wake up, gratitude, pray, run, teach, and then I go and stay at stay with my family, or go and have a 3-hour coffee with my dad and we have a chat, or my brother, or my mum, or everyone. So it's such a great routine. It's so honest. It just ticks all the boxes. And I think I said this earlier. Even someone that wouldn't say that they've got anxiety or an anxiety problem, this will help everyone if they want to live a better life, because the routine is a combination of mental health, discipline, accountability, social relationships, social time, career, all of it, and fitness and running and training and so much more. So it's all the foundations of a good mental health. So I do that, and I continue to do that. Today is Saturday. I'll tell you what I've done so far. This will help people. Again, it's not about copying my routine. You can if you want. I'm happy if it works for you. It's about finding a routine that suits who you are, what your values are, and what your long-term goals are. So I woke up today, woke up feeling pretty good actually. Did a short prayer, gratitude, cleaned, made a decision what I'm going to do, went out and done a run, did a run, come back from the run. I always have I had a conversation. There's a gentleman that served me coffee. I got to know the people in there, the girls, the guys, had a chat with him, which was nice. Sat down, had a coffee, a little bit of appreciation time, did a live on Instagram, come back home, showered up, got my suit on, and made more new YouTube videos, and then I've done this live stream. So I've got a lot done today. You know, if you see how much I've got done, that's a lot, you know, where in the old days, I wouldn't have got anything done because I wasn't living my dreams. I was living my fears and anxieties. So that's my goal today, to educate anxiety sufferers, motivate, and then physically inspire them to physically take this action and create this daily routine that suits them. So my routine tomorrow, I've got plans to meet friends. I'm meeting friends at an allocated time. So I will get up again. I'll do my gratitude. I will go for a run, or I'll do some workout, shower up, and then go and meet my friends. I'll probably spend most of the day and then come home and cook. So every day is in a daily routine, and that's how I live my dreams. Now, of course, with your long-term goals, you set your long-term goals. This is what I do for myself and my clients and anyone that wants to learn from me on any platform, paid, free, or anyone I meet on my travels. You set your long-term goal up. So your long-term goal might be to find the right relationship, loving relationship. Brilliant. Make a note of that, work towards it. Your goal might be to become financially free. Great. I help clients to do that. Your goal might be to start teaching people, do what I'm doing, or travel, or buy a new house, or move house, or be a better person, or overcome a trauma. Brilliant. So you make a note of that. This daily routine that I'm teaching today will help you to eventually achieve your long-term goals. So a daily routine is about having daily goals. Daily goals give you the confidence, the insight, the maturity, the wisdom to go on and achieve long-term goals. Does that make sense? And what does all this do? What are we doing? We are conquering, beating, reducing, overcoming, calming, and healing anxiety. Because anxiety, in my experience, will not go away on its own without you putting in some effort. And that, from my experience, I've found even when I'm praying, which helps me a lot, I've still got to go and do my human part. We've got to put a human effort in. That's what I found to be true for me. You might later go on discover otherwise. I'm happy for you. Either way, I just want you to make progress and live life to the full, and not constantly live in fear, and be a better person and help other people. So really, that's it. I'm going to continue on the stream, but that's it. That's my job done today, to simplify it and explain it. Now I am going to continue to do more videos on Instagram. I'm going to write it down where I'm physically, probably actually, I'm going to get I don't know why I'm laughing, but maybe because laughing is good and I don't take myself I try not to take myself too serious. That's not always the case. I'm going to get like a board in here, you know, the diagrams they do on YouTube, and I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to maybe draw an outline or get a sheet up and stick it on my wall and show you in writing what a daily routine looks like. But you could just watch this video and write it down. So it could be wake up at 9 a.m. in the morning. I wake up at 10 a.m. because I need a line, because I work hard depending on my routine, but I generally wake up about 10 a.m. Wake up at 10 a.m. Do your gratitude or listen to some motivation or just to be thankful, clean your apartment. 10 to 11. At 11 a.m. until 12 a.m. do an hour of fitness, whether that's in the gym or going for a run. Yeah, you do win when you run. Then from 12 till 2 p.m. or from 12 till 6 you go to work, and then after work from 6 till 8 you cook some healthy food, and then from 8 till 10 you watch a movie. So you can see how it works. It's scheduling and having a daily routine. And I was listening to Tyson Fury, and that's what he does in his recovery. He inspired me as well to deal with his anxiety and to live his dream life and to keep living life to the full, because this is a daily battle. You know, people often think when you're successful and you've accomplished your goals and you teach people, or you've accomplished any sort of significant success, they think that that's it, and it's not it. You still got to go on living. You know, successful people are still human. I still experience anxiety. We still have bad days. We still have days where we don't always feel confident, but it's what you do in those days. And I found I'll always resort back to the routine, and it will always give you strength to get through those days. And that's what, for me, my faith does, my discipline, my gratitude, and helping other people, and having relationships, being able to, you know, make friends. And that's why I say to people, if you haven't got friends at the moment, or if you feel lonely, I know you're scared, but come to my event in London. You know, take advantage of the free events if you can't make a paid program. Now, just to let some of you know, I do paid mentorship. And, you know, most of my mentorship that I do is long term, and the prices are probably higher than most coaches, right? Because I charge high rates because I believe I'm worth that, and my time's important, and I've got a lot of experience, and I only work with really committed clients because I haven't got time to waste. But I've decided to create a program which would be online, a shorter program for people if they want to do an hour coaching call with me. That is available, where you need to speak to me, you need some help, guidance, confidence. And I've done many coaching calls online over the years, and they can be very helpful for people that might not feel comfortable meeting in person doing a program, or you might just need an hour of someone to talk to, give you some direction, some structure in your life, some accountability, or to help you to get an issue out that you've got, help you move forward. I do that. So if you want to apply for my coaching, or if you are interested in a long-term program, whether it's a year, or I do short program 6 weeks, send me an email. My email address is actually below all my videos. I didn't do it on this one, I'll put it in this one. So I'll just send my email now. You can email me and apply for coaching. Now, I will say, I don't work with everyone and anyone. That's just my rules, because I've been doing this a long time, and I haven't got time to waste. Life is short. I want to live to the full. So it's not personal. I treat everybody with respect, but if I think you're not right, I'll say, look, I can't coach you because I don't think you'd be right for my coaching, but you can resort back to all the free coaching that I do. It's all on this channel on Instagram, and you can look for a coach that's right for you. There's a lot of good coaches out there that can help you to move forward and build confidence. But yeah, the areas that I coach in, well, the main area is helping people with anxiety, but I coach people in all areas. So I do business coaching, relationship, fitness, health, weight loss, lifestyle, confidence, social anxiety, communication, you know, basically helping people to break free and live their dreams. So I don't limit my coaching anymore to one specific area. That's not what I do. And I love teaching in this broad format because it works, and it changed my life, and my clients, they love it and they value it, who want to live their dreams and break free out of living in that prison of anxiety where you can't move forward. And some of the clients I work with, they don't testify to having a major anxiety disorder, but they've just got lots of fears and limiting beliefs, and they need help. They want to move forward and achieve goals, and I help them to do that. It's all about commitment. If you're committed, you can live your dreams. If you're not committed, then then you're going to stay stuck longer, and you're going to make a choice. So it is a choice. You do have a choice with your anxiety to move forward in faith and confidence and gratitude, or to stay where you are. I don't judge people either way, because I know how hard it can be, and I've been there, but I do encourage them and tell them the truth, and that's all I can do, and that's more than enough. I'm just going to have a short break. I'm going to make another tea, because I've covered a lot today, and then I'm going to finish the rest of the hour, and I'm going to go till 6 as promised. But yeah, that's the main bit. I'm happy if you need to leave now, that's fine, because you've got really what I wanted to achieve today. I wanted to teach you how to have a daily routine so you can live your dream life and live every day, you know, with excitement and actually progressing and taking your mind off of the overthinking and the suffering. But also those of you that are welcome to stay on, get questions, and I'm gonna, whatever comes to me, I'm gonna cover. I'm just gonna keep going and share more of the teaching. Good to see you back. So I'm just gonna quickly have a toilet break, make a tea, get your questions ready, and we will continue. I appreciate you coming on. And those of you that are gonna watch this later on, I know how much you appreciate my streams. Don't be disappointed if you couldn't make the stream live, because you're watching it back. And I watched some really good live streams the other day from someone that I was learning from, and I really enjoyed his live streams that he done a couple of months ago. So I do know that these are really good videos as well, and it is quite a nice format, because it's more like having a conversation with someone rather than just watching them online and feeling that they're so distant. Okay, we're back. Right. So yeah, I mean, the second part, like I said, I've shared really what I wanted to share today, and I will go into, I'll try and break it down more, and I've set a goal to go till 6, so we'll do that. Good to see you. How you doing? I think you've been commenting on a lot of my videos. I really appreciate the support. I think you said that you started boxing, so I'm glad that you've done that. Do you know what? Let's try and get a bit of space for questions, because I am tired, I am out of breath, and I think I've got a good reason to be. I did do a great run this morning, and I did shoot 3 really in-depth videos on anxiety that I'm putting up on the channel, and I've done loads of videos yesterday. Yeah, how's the boxing going? It's life-changing, isn't it? It really does help a lot. Yeah, just to let everybody know, I'm not drinking urine. It looks like wee. It's not. This is a mint tea. I put it in a glass. It's lovely. It's herbal. And I had a ginger one earlier. That's good. But that's my goal. That's my goal on all these platforms is what you achieved, Karim, is you actually physically went to the gym and you went boxing. Well done. That's, as far as I'm concerned, that's living successfully, living in gratitude. I knew this stream would pick up towards the end, didn't I? I said it at the start, no one was coming on. And I bet towards 6 when I'm going to end it, everyone's going to come on. It's always the way. It's life. So for those of you that just come on today I covered, and by the way, the reason why I'm looking this way at times, because I've got the laptop, because it's just easier. The phone is a bit more trickier. So the phone's great quality, but I can read better here. So apologies about turning, I'm sure you guys don't mind. So we covered today an anxiety daily routine that will enable you to live your dreams and find gratitude. And I really covered the basic fundamentals of structuring each and every day, as opposed to just letting your day go by and then suffering with so much anxiety where all you're thinking about is negative thoughts, feelings and emotions. So when you wake up, do your gratitude, listen to something positive, clean your apartment, make your bed. Don't just leave the bed messy, especially for guys. That's a big one. You know, our mums and dads and grandmas told us this growing up and we didn't listen, and it cost us a lot of pain, and I was the same till I learned. So make your bed and then go to the gym. Go and do a workout, at least 30 minutes. You can do longer. I usually work out for about an hour, sometimes 2. Today I just did 26 minutes, around half an hour. That's all I needed, but I keep it consistent. So you're not just waking up going, oh, okay, I've woken up, oh, I've got anxiety, I'm stressed, life, I'm worried about everything. It's like, it's fine, we all get that, and I get that, but it's like, okay, I'm worried, I'm stressed, let's move forward. Come on, let's be strong. Go to the gym, clean your apartment, and schedule the rest of your day so your day looks something like this. It doesn't have to be exactly like my day. This has got to be right for you. So your day is wake up, you know, do your gratitude, pray, be thankful for the life that you've got. Clean, go work out at the gym, finish your gym, shower, work on your business, or go to work, or if you're not working or different time schedule, go and meet up with a friend. Meet with a friend, then great. That's a great day. That's a brilliant day, isn't that? When you think about it, and we really get honest and grateful, isn't that a good day for anyone to wake up, be thankful, pray, listen to some positive music, go to the gym, finish the gym, go spend time with a friend or family, and then go back home and watch TV, go to sleep, get up again. That's a pretty good day. That's better than nothing. That's better than being stuck at home and being afraid to come out of the house because your anxiety's got control over you. Then you can add to that. Then you can make it more detailed. Your day could be how my day was today. I woke up, did my prayer, my gratitude, I went for a run, come back from the run, had a conversation with a gentleman in the coffee shop that works there. I talked to the guys and the girls, they know me, sat down. I was like, oh, I love this, appreciate the weather. Finished my run, went live on Instagram, had a little chat on Instagram. Come home, had a shower, put on my nice clothes, made a tea, shot YouTube videos, and then did this live stream. I've got loads done today. Look how much that is. I've done my running, I've done my praying, and I'm working on my business, and I'm helping you, and you're helping me. And I'm going to be doing this till 6 p.m. After 6 p.m, I've got more scheduled. I'm going to cook a healthy meal. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to make a decision. I might go and see my brother or my dad. And that's a great day, and I'll do some more editing. I'll answer questions online. That's such an impactful day. And tomorrow I'm scheduled to meet with friends. So I don't leave my days to my anxiety to dictate how my day's going to go, because it won't be fun. It will be a lot of suffering, and I don't want people to suffer, or to suffer a lot less than what they're suffering. Yeah, that's great. You can train at home. That's really good. I would recommend, though, that's brilliant. That's way better than nothing. And that's what it's about. That's gratitude, is saying, look, instead of saying, yeah, but it's not good, well, I train at home, I don't have a gym. That's like, no, let me be grateful for something. And then you can build on that. You know, you might be inspired at some point to get, you know, you might think, well, I've trained at home for 6 months. Now I'm going to join a gym. So it's a constant process of improving your anxiety and living your dreams and being a better person. So yeah, there's that. So I do it for me, as you can hear, and I document as much as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to film everything in my life. You never know. I'm not really for that, unless there was a reality TV show. But it'd have to be for the right reasons. But I do film, the main bits to inspire people and show them. I do. What do I film? I film a lot of my workouts and my talks. And you see me, working out. It would help if you guys and girls could let me know actually what your goals and dreams are. I'd like to know in the box below, because I could help you more. Because there's always a danger with teachers. We want to give everything, which is good, but sometimes people don't need everything right now because it's too much for them, and they need teaching or coaching or therapy at steps that they can handle, or they need that wisdom one step at a time. So I'm aware of that, but my heart wants to just give everything right now and just put it all out. And I'm aware that sometimes, although those intentions are good of mine and many people, that sometimes can be too overwhelming for people because it's too much to process. If you just come onto the stream, welcome. Don't be nervous about getting your question in. I'll answer it. I'll try and answer it. If I can't, I can't. I've covered today how to have a daily routine to help you to reduce your anxiety and live a dream life and a life of daily gratitude. Remember the key word today. This is daily. Really, if we could take one word from today's stream for everyone, myself included, the word's daily. And I know the mind don't like that anxiety because it goes, it's every day's too much. No, we're living every day. Do you want to live every day in anxiety and worry and dread and fear and pain? Or do you want to live most of every day in gratitude, confidence, focus, peace, harmony? I'm sure I know the answer. Let me know the answer in the box. I did a short video today. Someone appreciated it. Made me feel appreciated. And I said, every single day our anxiety gives us a choice, me and everyone, two choices: to stay stuck or to move forward. And that's the choice that we're given every day. And I didn't realize that until I realized it. And it's you feel better when you make that choice. But you've also got to forgive yourself as well. None of us are perfect. I'm certainly not. There are days where it's going to beat you, and you've just got to say, you know what? It got the better of me today. I couldn't come out of the house. I couldn't face people. I couldn't think positive. That's fine. Forgive yourself. Don't be so hard. Another day will come and you'll get it. So I go through those days too. I don't want people to think that I'm perfect, because I'm not. But I'm confident in what I do in helping people. But I do have days as well where I get down. It gets tough, it gets scary, it gets overwhelming, it gets negative up there, and it gets negative in here. But I don't give up. I go back to my faith, my prayer. I'll get a bit of support from my family. I'm not afraid to do that, or too proud of a friend, or I'll just listen to something online, like what people do with my stuff, and it will get me through. I'll always get through it one way or the other, or I'll find something positive. I'm very good at doing that. So you have to learn at some point how to manage your anxiety and get yourself out of those spaces. And that's something that you learn, obviously, through practice and experience and learning these tools. Obviously, I'm aware when I'm doing these streams that people are at different levels. Some of you, the stuff I'm saying today, you might go, I already know that. That's simple for me. I'm doing that. Brilliant. But some of you might be saying, no, this is all new to me. This is great. I'm going to get started with this. So I do try to teach and be aware that I don't know every single one of you. I don't know where you're at. I don't know how advanced you are. I don't know how long you've been following me. So I do adjust my talk according to all of those different areas. as opposed to if I'm working with a client that I know in person. Well, I know where he's at, I know him personally, so I can just go really deep and advanced, and that's what makes all this fun and a good challenge. Just to let all of you know as well, I did do an interview for a company. Let me have a look at this. You can watch it. Really nice guy who interviewed me. I enjoyed it. I want to show this so you guys can watch this. I shared my story. I want to do more of these podcast shows. This was perfect for me because they're good people, and they gave me a platform to share to more people and help them. So if you follow me on my Instagram, you get loads of help on how to live a daily routine. All the stuff I'm talking about, you get demonstrations and interviews that I'm doing. Let's just try and find this. Please get your questions in. Your questions to me are more important, just as important, if not more, than what I'm teaching you today. I want to help you. I want to personalize and do the best I can. So whilst I'm online, get your questions in. Right, let's find this interview. It's good to see you, Alan. It's been a while. Appreciate you. It's been a while. Very good. So I'll read your question now. Thank you. Right. So this company, let's find it. Let's give this some support because it was good of them to bring me on, and they're doing some great work. A friend of mine who come to my talks, who made big changes, Tim, he referred me to this company, and they brought me on and interviewed me, and I really enjoyed it. Right, okay. So yeah, they're called Tuesday Talks. You can follow him on Instagram, and the Instagram is Zishan Khan. So his Instagram is, I'll leave a link to his Instagram underneath this video, and you can go, and he's got many good interviews, and he interviewed me. I'll just quickly try and show you. I was on his Tuesday Talk, if you can see. But you'll find it there, right? Basically, I'll leave a link to my Instagram below. And basically, this gentleman interviewed me on his show, and if you want to watch it, you can. Okay. Right, let's get to these questions. I do realise that most people come online later on, so change it. Right, Alan, I've got a rule that I either use the home gym every day or I go to the gym, but I always end up choosing the home. I'm not sure if it's because of fear or because of convenience. Do you want me to be honest with you, Alan? Do you mind me being honest with you what I think it is? First of all, well done for doing the home gym, because anyone that works out at home is doing brilliant. But as you've said it and asked me, I think it is a bit of fear, and I think that you've admitted that in what you said, and that's really brave. Well, that's success as well. So when you're ready, it'd be good to face that fear. But at the same time, you are doing really well because you're working out at home. But I had the same thing, Alan, for a while. So again, a little exercise. Don't judge. There's nothing to judge ourselves with. Just say, do I want to improve that? And I love that you admitted that. That's real strength. A big part of getting over anxiety, I'd say pretty much 90% is the honest confession. And I practice that every day, and my clients do it. And I always appreciate when people do it. It takes a lot of strength to do that. It's not easy until you do it so much that it becomes easy. And I've kind of done that on my talk, my story. I've continuously admitted that I live with anxiety as well. The same that all of you do, and all my clients. I live with it. I have it, but I work with it, and I don't let it stop me. And that's been an ongoing journey. But I also said earlier today, contradictory to that statement, I sometimes wonder, is it psychological? Because when I admit it and I help people and I face my fears, I don't have it. Like right now, it's like I don't feel any anxiety. So I could easily, which would be great, but it wouldn't be being completely honest with people, and I'm not going to do that. If I was to say to people, well, I don't have any anxiety anymore, I've overcome it, I'm a teacher, I'm perfect, I'm here, I'm not anxious, I'm doing all these things, that wouldn't be fully an honest account. Because the honest truth is, I don't have anxiety now, I'm enjoying it, I'm helping you people are good people, I've gone for a run, but I get days where I'm paralyzed, I get triggered, and it's really strong. but then I keep going. So well done, Alan, for admitting that. Good to see you, Lazy Beats. I miss a lot of you guys, actually. I appreciate you. It's lovely to see you on. I knew this would happen. I said it earlier. I'd come on the stream today and there weren't many people on, and I said I'm going to go till 6 p.m. I said I guarantee you, as soon as I'm going to go till 6 and then the stream, everybody's going to come on. There you go. We've covered a lot today. But yeah, guys, if you want to check out the latest interview that I've done on the podcast show called Tuesday Talks by a gentleman named Zishan Khan, they're good people. They had me on. I did an interview for them. You can check it out. You can do that by following me on my Instagram, which I'm going to leave a link below this stream. And you can follow his Instagram. I'm going to leave both links. So you can follow Zishan Khan. He's got a great podcast show where he interviews different people on different things on success, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I went on there and I really enjoyed it. So you can check that out and you can get a lot of help from it. Do me a favor, guys, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit like, leave your comments, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my channel. If you've already done that, I really appreciate it. My goal is for all of us to come together and help each other, help more people that have got anxiety to move forward and live their dreams. And everyone can do that. Doesn't that make you feel good knowing that you can help yourself and you can get help from me, but you've got the ability to help the next person, and you don't need to be a confidence coach to do that. You just you choose to be kind to help the next person. And funny enough, if you help others, it will help you too. So everybody wins. So where am I? Oh yeah, I've got to push my Instagram more because there's so much goodness on it, but I haven't really promoted it on YouTube. I've just separated it, and I'm realizing that's not a good idea. And I'm teaching one of my clients on my 1-year program with his business to do the same, because he's great at what he does. He's starting out, he's coaching men and women who've got social anxiety. And I'm telling him to really get his message out, because, you know, I know he's doing good work, his clients do, he's doing events in Manchester and Birmingham, but there's so many people that don't know. So spread the word. Please get your questions in. I want to answer more of your questions, or I just keep talking and teaching. What else is there that I wanted to share? So yeah, this hold on. Okay, let me try and put the Instagram link in now. Oh great, I can do it here. Oh, that's amazing. So let me know. Let me know if you follow Zishan, because you can follow him. He does a lot of good interviews. You can watch my interview. That's his Instagram link. They were good to me, so I like to look after people. And I'll post in my Instagram, so you can follow me there and get daily motivation. If you're asking yourself, well, why would you follow me on Instagram when you follow me on YouTube? Because my Instagram has got different content. Most of it is fitness. So if you're into fitness and you need motivation, and there's, you know, I take pictures here and there when I travel, and client testimonials. So there's some different stuff there. Great, I'm looking forward to reading your question, Chris. Give me a second. Right, so there's look, there's my Instagram link. For those of you that follow me, let me know. I appreciate it. And you can follow Zishan. So if you want to watch my interview that I did with Zishan on Tuesday Talks, you'll have to join his Instagram, and then you can follow me on Instagram. Right, done. We sorted that out. Okay, memento mori. That's beautiful. I've heard that before, which means remember you must die in Stoic philosophy. Will help you live your dreams and find gratitude in life. Tough to think about. Beautiful, beautiful. That's, you know, that's yeah, that's made me want to cry, but I won't cry right now. There's nothing wrong in crying. But yeah, that's what I learned. I learned that through my faith, Chris. I learned that through my Christian faith, and that's really true. And I guess that is what I'm trying to, like you said, it's tough to think about, it is, but that's what I've had to accept and learn. It's not easy because we all have a fear of that. Some of us may not, but that's what the daily gratitude is about. Exactly what you said from that quote, and I learn it through my faith, and I've learned it through my own journey in good people. So thanks for pointing that out. I was listening to some really good teachers talk. They were very honest, which I like. They were honest about their own anxieties and the work that they do. They were saying that the root cause of most of their patients' anxiety when they got down to it was uncertainty and death. And that's been the root cause of all my fears as a child and manifesting. There's no shame in stuttering. I tell that to my clients: pick it back up, keep moving. Love yourself, accept yourself, move on. That's what challenged me. And there was a time in my life where I couldn't even talk about death. I couldn't even go there. But I've realized that it's necessary at some point. I wouldn't force people to live their dreams. Oh, that's great, Chris. Appreciate that. I didn't know he's a Christian, but I'm just saying, because I know people are sensitive. I help anyone, even if people are non-Christian, I still help them. I treat people how I want to be treated. But yeah, not really, really lovely to speak with another Christian. I just want to make a point of saying as well, I always respect other people, because everyone's got their own faith, and I never liked it if people force things on me, or even with faith. I don't believe. Maybe some people are called to do that. That doesn't work for me. But I just want to say thank you to Jesus for giving me the strength at all times in my life, especially of recent, some challenges. Lost a close friend to me. It hasn't been easy. So thanks to Jesus for giving me the strength and the ongoing strength, because without Jesus and without faith, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it on my own, even though I'm as strong as I like to think I am. I couldn't do it. You got to humble yourself. So I want to say thank you for that. So yeah, any other things you guys want to touch on? We can just have a conversation as well. A lot of the times I find with clients and myself, sometimes we just want to have a normal conversation with good people. We don't always want to go over therapy and issues. My dad's good on that. He'll pull that out, and I'm like, you're right, Dad. Yeah, it's not always about. Doesn't always have to be about working our issues out and our anxieties, and because that can just make you feel down. There's a healthy balance. Sometimes that's good, but just having a laugh, having a chat about life, not taking it too serious, can be great. Yeah, appreciate the ongoing support. I've been getting a common thing lately, and it means a lot. And people are saying that they really appreciate my work, they appreciate the channel, they appreciate the community, but they feel that it should be a lot bigger. And I'm going to be honest with you, right? For a while, I used to kind of pass up, but I agree with you as well. But at the same time, I'm not going to be. This is where gratitude comes in. I'm grateful for what we've got, what I've got, and I'm not going to force it. Because my platform used to feel massive, and it was, but obviously there's people that have got a lot bigger, but I'm not into that. I'm not into being jealous. I don't have that in my heart. That's thanks to my faith, and I just don't feel that. I feel grateful for what we've got, and of course it would be nice if it grows, but it is growing. It will grow. It's growing in its own way, and I'd say everyone takes something from that. If you focus on, well, they've got more than me and I've got less, you'll never be happy. So it's taken me a long time, but yeah, I that's a nice compliment that you're saying that, and that means a lot, and I know what people mean. I need some help. I've got no friends or girlfriend. I do try to get friends first, or girlfriend, because I'm lonely, bro. What's up? First of all, man, I understand how it feels. I do understand it. It's not easy, but what I can say is, how can you take some responsibility? And I mean that kindly. What can you do? Because there's a lot you can do. And that's having a daily routine. But you have to tell me more, because I don't know the context of all of it. But first of all, I'm compassionate. I've been through what you've been through. You will get through it. I've been in many times in my life. I had no friends, I had no girlfriend, but don't give up. There's something positive in that. Their friends are out there for you to meet. And that's a, thanks, Chris. Let me read it. One Bible verse. Well, you make me emotional today, Chris. We'll stop talking about original Timothy. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. That's beautiful. I agree. Take strength from that. But yeah, listen. Lazy Beats, you're welcome to come to my event, and you can find a friend in me and friends at our event. That's coming up. It's free. It won't cost you any money, but it will cost you a bit of courage, and that's on the 15th of October. I'm doing a free meetup where we get together and you can talk. And I'd say advice to anyone: look, you can't force friendships on people. You can't force love. It doesn't work. People don't like that. I don't like that. All you can do is be yourself, be honest, be kind, just be the best you can. And the friendships will happen naturally. And I've had to learn that. I have to learn that every day. And I have been teaching that to my clients, even in business, saying, look, you can't force the sales, the money. You're not going to be happy. You're going to do that. And I've done that. You cannot force it. Put good work out. Of course, run a business. You've got to make a living. Be a good person. Help people. Sell. Put a price on it. You'll naturally get clients. The money will come in. And I can go more into detail if you guys want me to talk more on that, and I will in videos. But it is challenging. Look, it's not easy life. It's not easy being human. We've got wants, but with faith and hard work and discipline, I've got a funny thought in my head. I've got to bring it out. It keeps coming. I don't know if you guys have seen the film Highlander. I love it as a kid growing up. And Sean Connery's mentoring the Highlander in the movie, the first movie, who's played by Christopher Lambert. And he's telling him about the evil that he's got to go up against, the Kurgan, and how evil and powerful this guy is. And, it makes me laugh because it's a beautiful scene. Makes me feel emotional and nostalgic. And Christopher Lambert says, how do you defeat such evil? And he says, I love his voice. Now I'm going to do my impressions now. And he says, with faith, with heart, with still. It's cracks me up. You guys probably don't find it funny. I love it. So, regarding back to Lazy Beach challenge of not having friends and a girlfriend, how do you overcome those fears and demons? And you overcome it with, what Chris was saying earlier, with heart, with guts, with discipline. And the daily routine will help you to build that strength and discipline. Because a lot of the times we have it. I think we all got to humble ourselves. There's certain things that we want to accomplish, and we say, I want to do it. I want to do that, but I don't believe I can. How am I going to do it? It's so difficult. The mountain, this is really cheesy now. Don't mind you guys laughing at me. I'm from the 80s, so I can do it. The mountain is so high, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Well, that's where prayer comes in. That helps me, or believing, or just saying one day at a time, and then you do accomplish it. Listen to Les Brown. Yeah, you can't be too needy. That doesn't work for any relationship. But yeah, great movie. Sometimes movies can be brilliant for healing or getting past anxiety. They often are if you get the right one. I love Highlander. It's a story. It's all about love, fear, death, overcoming, helping. It's just a beautiful story. But yeah, on a practical level, anyone out there who's struggling to make friends and get a relationship, you've got to start the gym. Let's start off making it simple. So a guy out there or a girl out there who's really struggling right now with their anxiety, who don't have any friends or they can't get the right relationship, what should they do? What should they do? They should start running. That's what they should do, in my experience, and I'm confident in my opinion. They should get a routine where they run regularly, and that running will give them what they need to increase their chances of getting those relationships and being a better person. There's no doubt about it. Another thing men and women can do who are struggling, they can join the boxing gym and they can get into a routine and get around a community of good people. That will give them the strength that they need to get the relationships that they want, or at least to increase their chances. So there you go. Please, guys and girls, please share your thoughts as well. I don't just want to be the only one speaking. I like you to get your feelings, your thoughts out, ideas. That's the whole point as well. I don't feel right about, unless you're really enjoying it and you want me to, because I do that for a living anyway, which I love, and I've made so many videos. So although I like speaking and teaching, I want to hear what you've got to say. Get your ideas out. Let's make this a conversation. I know we're on a machine, but let's do the best we can. One thing I just realised today, what has been a big breakthrough for me, and I know it will be for everyone else, and it's happening already. I can't believe how much better the days go, how quick they go, and how much more present you are when you have a daily routine. Like, the day has gone quick today because I've enjoyed it. But I find, oh, thanks, man. That makes me feel good. That's a really nice compliment. That makes me feel great. You said my energy is calm, peaceful, and empathetic. I appreciate that. Means a lot. So I find that my days are going quicker. Now I've got this routine and I'm teaching other people, but I'm enjoying the days. Whereas when I didn't have a routine, the days just felt forever, and I was suffering a lot unnecessarily because I was sitting down with my anxiety and I was overthinking. I was in those negative patterns. So we're always learning, and that's why I keep saying, and I'm going to keep saying until I need to keep saying, I can't help what people are going to think about me, but I don't want people to think I'm the finished article and I'm perfect and I know everything, because that isn't the truth. It's an ongoing journey for me. I'm still living, and there might be certain areas where I can say, yeah, I'm at peace with that. I've succeeded at that, but that's not every area. And for as long as I am living, I still need to learn. And if I want to help more people, which I wholeheartedly do, and I've got to face my anxieties on a daily basis. It's a continuation of healing, growing, and improving. Now, some other people might be different. That's great. You might get other teachers out there that say, no, I'm healed, I'm fixed, and now I'm teaching everyone. Great. That's true. Brilliant. But that's not the case for me. But it could change. It might change in the next 5 years, or when I'm 45 or 50 or 60, it might go. I'm more. And that's great. I'm looking forward to that. I want to keep improving, which is why I learn from other people who are better than me, smarter than me, wiser than me, braver than me, and more I want to keep learning. I humble myself. So I'm as much a student at all this stuff as I am an expert. But again, I'm not being falsely humble. There's certain areas where I'm like, no, I'm an expert in that, and that's what I do. And if people want to hire me, then you've got to pay me if you want my services and time to help you succeed in that area. But overall, I still live with anxiety too. Yeah, funny that you mentioned that. I've done a video on that money isn't an excuse, because I had a gentleman contact me this week who was serious, and he couldn't afford my coaching fees because he wanted to do a long-term program in London with me. But I gave him direction to all the free stuff, and I did a video today, actually, I haven't put it on the channel, explaining that everybody can succeed, and I believe everybody should have the fair right to succeed with or without money, and that's how I was treated. But they can't make money an excuse, because if you say, well, it's too expensive, then basically what you're saying is, well, you're not grateful for all the free stuff online, and you're not going to put an effort in. And you can always change your financial situation, and I'll go into that. But I do understand what people are saying. I've been there, and I've covered that in the video today. I'm kind of repeating myself. I understand that feeling. And listen, I've been there, where you feel frustrated and you want to get help. We've all been there. Who hasn't wanted a product and then look for it and you're going, oh, that's too expensive, I can't afford that. And then you get a bit angry and upset. We've all been there. We're human. But you can't stay there if you want to prosper. You can't stay there. And if you blame me, then you're going to lose out on succeeding, or you blame anyone. Be grateful for the free material, and all this is free that I'm doing. The stuff that I teach on my paid programs for people that hire me in person, and they have that coaching relationship, at some point I say all the same stuff, but the difference is obviously you're with me in person, you've got that relationship. So take advantage of all the free stuff, and as you said, Lazy Beats, find the therapist that you can afford, So don't use money as an excuse, because you're just going to hold yourself back. And I did that, and I had to learn not to do that. And then you'll make more money. I want all of you to make money. I've said that in my prayers, I've said it in my heart, and I have been helping some of you to do that. So for me, my bigger vision is to help more people that have got an anxiety disorder to live their dreams and overcome it or improve it. That also includes, I want them to have money. It's not just about money, but I don't want people to be broke and have no money. I've been there and it's not nice, but I don't want them, I teach my values, what I learned from my Christian faith. I don't teach people to worship money, because that's not what I'm about. I don't believe in that. And I tried that when I was younger and it didn't work. Now, some people will disagree, that's fine. They've got their own opinion. So I hope that gives you I hope that puts things into perspective, but don't use money as an excuse, because the information's there. I'm 28 and I've been using weed as a brace to allow me to feel okay. I understand that. I understand. I quit substances about 8 months ago. Oh, well done, man. That is amazing that you did that. And social anxiety has been ruining my life. Keep working on it. But yeah, I understand that too. Really do understand it, but keep going and you will overcome that. You will overcome that addiction or that sticking point, and I will cover that on this channel. So yeah, I don't want people to lose out and not come out of this horrible suffering because they don't have much money. Because I'll tell you my story again. Excuse me if I am a bit emotional. I'm human, and I try to teach people to have the confidence. So, I grew up most of my life not having any money, being broke, being poor, but we always had love, gratitude. We always had something, and that was enough, but it wasn't always easy. And then I started to pray. I said, please, Lord, help me out. I'm tired of being broke. It's not fair. There's a lot of people with money. So, I learned, I improved myself, and I started to make money, and I enjoyed it, and I built a successful business. So I've had money, I've been poor, been on benefits, I've been in all those positions, for those of you that don't know. And I'm going to be sharing more of this on the platforms, on the podcast. But when I started to make money, when Les Brown helped me, I was on benefits, I had no money. I was living on 80 to 90 pounds a fortnight, and my rent was getting paid by the government. So I had no money. I get so emotional, but I had a dream and a goal that was bigger than money. And my goal was, I want to be a good person. I want to overcome this and help people. So Les Brown helped me for free. I love Les Brown. I actually commented on his Instagram post. I get emotional saying this, I need to breathe. So he gave me free stuff online, and I took the information for free, went out and applied it, and he helped me to make money and be a better person. Then the money came in, and then I could help my family and other people. But then later on, I had a mental breakdown. I lost all my money, which was down to me, because I didn't know how to save money well. I earned it well, I didn't invest it. That's down to me. And I lost all my money, but I never lost faith. And that's a big part of my story. A lot of people go through financial challenges. And I prayed I was about to say I prayed in prison. I wasn't in prison, but it was like I was in a mental hospital in 2017. I prayed, and money started to come. And now I built myself back up, and I'm thank you God, I'm making money in my business, and I'm helping other people to make more money, but by being a good person, having the right values that I teach. So if you hear my story, there's no excuses, because I didn't have money when I started, but I used what I did have. And what I did have was time. God, this stuff's emotional. I've got to heal this stuff. I've got to get this out. I've got to help more people. I didn't realize this was here. You're always learning, you see. God, wow, people have been good to me. Life's been good. I had time, free platforms, and good people. And I took advantage of the free meetups, the information, and I gained confidence. And I started to help people for free. And when I helped people for free, guess what happened? Good people said, I want to pay you. And I was like, you don't need to pay me. Then I realized there's a point where people do need to pay. There's a balance of everything. There's boundaries. So what my faith teaches me, what I learned, there's a time to help people for free, and there's a time to charge. If I call up a plumber and I say, can you fix my leak? I can't say to him, well, I'm not going to pay you anything. He's going to say, get lost, I run a business. But at the same time, There are good people out there. If I said I don't have any money, I guarantee I've got a friend, my dad, they'll say, don't worry, I'll do it for free. So we've got to get things into perspective on this whole conversation. Right, batteries are running out. We've got to figure a way. Let me charge this. I knew this would happen. Let me keep going. Let me read these questions. These are great. Hold on a second. Loving this live stream today with you guys. Absolutely brilliant. So pleased we got started. Oh no, it always happens. The phone's running out. Always stay calm. Let me take my dad's advice. Whenever you're in a situation and there's fear and stress, always keep your head. He always said to me growing up, if anything, challenges happen, wars happen, the man who keeps his head will survive and help other people around him. Control yourself. Let me take my dad's advice. Right, how are we going to charge this phone when it's run out? The battery's run out. Damn. Will that last another, I've got 20%. I want to go till 6, another half an hour. Let's see if we can make it. I don't know if it will. Let's get these questions going. Well, let's figure out when we come to that. Right, so what were the first steps to overcome social anxiety when you were stuck in your lowest period? The first steps I took were meeting up with my friends, going to the gym, and telling my mum and my nan, and then eventually my dad about my social anxiety, because I was scared to tell someone about it. So I told my parents about it. That made me feel a bit better. And then I joined the weightlifting gym with a close friend of mine. We were always good friends, so he knew about my anxiety, and at the time he had social anxiety too. So that felt nice, having a close friend. And we went on a journey together. We worked out together, and I met another friend. So those were the first steps that I took, mate. I told my family about it, to not feel trapped and ashamed. And then I took up weightlifting with a friend, met more friends, and then I went on and did boxing. So telling my family, weight training, bodybuilding, and then boxing helped me to get over a lot of my social anxiety. And then the next steps were when I started to help other people. That helped me to help others. So I started doing the talks and the YouTube videos and the dating and relationship coaching at that time. And then that's progressed on to obviously the new message that I've gotten teaching. So those are the steps that I took. Thanks for asking, and they will help you. Multiple streams of income is crucial. I've got a small business. Oh, well done, Chris. Deliver food at night part-time. Oh, I'm proud of you, man. That's great. eBay store, multiple streams of income. That's brilliant that you got that. I'm well pleased you got that. I love business. It's a passion of mine. I've started doing business coaching, and I want to help more people to get ahead with their businesses. Yeah, gratitude. What you said that you should practice gratitude. I'm going to be honest with you, Lazy Beats. You might not like to hear it, but that's me. You've asked me. You're saying that you get a 1% raise at work, and it's hard to feel gratitude. You're kind of irritated at your boss. That's when you got to feel it. If you can't find it in your heart to feel gratitude now where you're at, then you're going to suffer more, which I don't want you to, and it's going to hold you back from breaking through in bigger areas of life. But I understand how you feel. But I want to teach you from some of my mistakes if you let me. If you don't, that's fine. I respect that. Because I was at a stage when I was younger, I lacked gratitude and I suffered. So gratitude is about wherever you're at in life, whatever you've got, whatever you're going through, find it, and your life will get better. Yeah, a lot of people have it. It's interesting at the moment, which is a good challenge for me, because there's quite a split audience I've got. I've got an audience that I've got social anxiety, where I've always got a soft spot for that, because I had social anxiety and I love teaching in that area. But I've also got a new audience that's combined who really has an anxiety disorder. But I'm coaching for both, right? So stay on this channel, subscribe if you have got social anxiety and you want to conquer it or make progress, or if you've got anxiety in general, because I suffered with both and I broke out of both, and I help my clients to do the same. But yeah, they are sort of separate categories, because within anxiety, it deviates into different areas of anxiety, social being one. is really low, what we've got. I'm just trying to... just to let you guys know, right, because I do forget to say, it doesn't end here. I have got a lot of programs coming up, paid programs and free programs for anyone who wants to learn more in person. I've got an event coming up in person, which is on the 15th of this month, next Sunday. If you want to come along, send me an email. We've already got about 10 coming, there should be more. We meet in London. We have a coffee for 2 hours. I give a talk. Everybody gets to socialize and speak, which is why I love it. I don't just go there and just talk and lecture. It's not my style anymore. And we come together, we have a great day out. It gives you a lot of confidence to social anxiety, help you to move forward in life. So there's that on the 15th of October. Starts at 1, finishes at 3. It's Sunday, it's in central London. There's that. I've also got my Instagram page, which you can follow me at, where I'm doing interviews and student transformations and my ongoing journey. You've got that. You've got the YouTube channel, the videos. Obviously, if you want to inquire about my paid programs, I do a 1-year program. I'm working with 3 clients at the moment, so obviously spaces are limited because I can't work with like 30 people for 1 year. But if you are committed, you know, there's no harm, there's no loss in reaching out, sending me an email. And, you know, worst case scenario is going to be no. The program might not be right for you, which is fine. We're still going to stay friends. You follow me. You might not want to work with me. Best case scenario is we work together, or you might have to, I'm not into really maybes, but yeah, then you continue. So I've got the 1-year program. For those of you that 1 year is too long, because it's not always right for me, but it depends on the client, the goals, I've got a shorter program. I've got a 6 weeks program for social anxiety, which can be done in person or on Zoom. And then, you know, within that, I've got, I sometimes, for the right client, I will create what I call an invisible program. So they might want me to do like a weekend or 6 weeks, or sorry, longer, or a month or whatever. But they're set programs. I've got 1 year, 6 weeks, and a weekend. So whatever the case may be, just send me an email. I can give you more details. If you need to talk to me more, we can get on a call. Happy to do that. That makes it easier sometimes because you're going to have a lot of questions, and I need to ask you what your goals are and whether or not I can help you. So that's everything that's going on at the moment. I'm trying to think of any other programs I've got. Yeah, I've got the monthly events that you can join. I've got a meetup group that you can join on there. So I will leave links underneath this stream of my videos, and then I've got the regular YouTube videos to stay up to date. That's everything that's going on. I can't think of anything else. That's it for now. I don't know if any of you can help, but if any of you can help me to get on more podcast shows with good platforms, good people that really want to help people, I want to go on more shows and share my story. I've already started doing that. And I've said a prayer to God, I've set a goal, and I want to do more now. Before I didn't want to do it. I'd get invited a lot. I wasn't interested. I wasn't in the right place. Now I want to share the second part of my story and probably all my journey to help people. And you know, I need that sort of 2-hour, 3-hour format, and I'd enjoy it. It's a good challenge for me to share my story and help more people that are at different stages of their social anxiety or anxiety. I've got a lot of life experience, believe it or not. I'm only this young because I use Nivea cream, good parents, genetics, and hill runs in eating healthy. But yeah, I've got a lot of experience. I've been around a lot of interesting people, good people, and I learn from them. And I learn from all of you as well. You're very smart people. So I share all that information. I'm open-hearted and would love to just get it all out and share it. I don't know why it's saying that on my Twitter. Let's have a look why X is coming up. That's bizarre. I should be Jonathan on Twitter. Let's see. That's really bizarre. Have they changed it, or I have to change that? I don't know why that's come up. Well, it says Jonathan Confidence Coach, but I don't know why it says X. That's bizarre. I'll have to check. I don't know what that is. On Twitter, I'm Jonathan Confidence Coach. I don't know what the. Oh no, sorry. I think it's a thing that they've done on YouTube. I've seen something. I don't know if it's what they've naturally done. They've changed it. That I didn't do that. That's come up on other people's as well. So I'm not sure about that. Right, I'm going to be. Oh, okay. I got it. I thought so. There. I thought so. That kind of. See, calm down. Yeah, X is just a new name for Twitter. I'm not a big fan of it. There's been changes, but yeah, I'm the same name for all my platforms. I have changed it. My full name, Jonathan Confidence Coach. Hopefully on all the platforms on Instagram. Yeah, my Instagram is. Actually, my Instagram is Confidence Coach Jonathan. It's the other way around. My YouTube is Jonathan Confidence Coach, and my Twitter is Jonathan Confidence Coach. I'm actually working on my business as well. I need to make some changes, get a new website. So there's also that in place. I'm looking forward to. It's quite a lot of work I've got to do on the technical side. But my main focus is helping you people, help get into people as quick as I can. Yeah, guys, I'm just trying to figure a way out of. We're gonna finish. We've got another 20 minutes. The battery's running low. I want to charge this. It's just I'm trying to figure this out. Next time this won't happen because I'm learning for experience. I will get a setup where batteries won't run out. But it's crazy how these phones run out so quick. We'll try and get a few more questions in. Yeah, actually, let me charge it because I don't want it running out. I want people to watch the stream later. It was such a good chat today. You know what? If I let me figure this out. If I can do that, just a sec, guys. Sorry. Right. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, you're so smart. I can plug it. Oh, of course I can. What a genius. Can I plug that in my laptop? Oh no, it won't fit. It doesn't. It's not compatible. That was a good idea. Never mind. I'll figure this out for the next time. I did used to love doing these live streams in the hotels, but a lot of things have changed in London now. Some of the hotels you can't really do it. I don't know. It's just changed since the kind of lockdown. People get a bit irritated if you're speaking out loud. I don't know. It's changed a lot. That's a bit frustrating, but we'll make it work. Hold on. Does that work? If we go that way, no. Yep, it's iPhone. It's not letting me turn it this way. No. Hold on a second. No, I know what I can do. You know what? A few minutes it charges quick. I'll just hold it up here and then I'll sit back down. So yeah, basically back to the daily routine. You know, you've really got to be patient with this. Look, just think of it like this. We can only do one day at a time. That makes you relax a lot more. That's all you can do. But what I'm starting to learning so much information. There's so much that you can do in one day. You know, most people don't realize, this is a message to everyone. Most of us don't make, in one day, you could make the progress of 1 year. The average person, I'm sorry to say it, whether they've got anxiety or not, you know, they're not making progress because they're not pushing themselves for whatever reason, their fears, or they're not trying or not being disciplined enough. So when you're disciplined and you get better at this routine, you know, I can make a month's work of progress in my business in one day by getting up early, going gym, being accountable, and you know, and creating content and coaching and creating, you know, value, just by having a bit of discipline and being organized, which is something that I have to actually apply to my technological skills, which I will. So it's not about judging, it's just about daily improvements. And that's what makes such a big difference. Where if you're in the natural anxiety mindset where it's all about worrying and hoping it will go away, where most cases it won't unless you really strong in your faith and you pray. But even when you pray, right, and you get the help and I get the support, if you believe in God, if you don't, that's fine. When I pray, you still got to go and do your bit. You still got to go and live. So you've got to put the effort in. See the battery now. You know what? I think we can work it. How long? Yeah, we'll do it. 10 minutes. Sorry, it's comfortable here. Should be enough. Yeah, it charges quickly, it goes quickly, right? I've really enjoyed today, it's been amazing. Yeah, I can't believe how much you can get done just by having a little bit of discipline and structure. It's so simple, but so effective. Always learning, I think that's one of the things I've learned today, that, you know, people that suffer with anxiety, myself included, we often overcomplicate things because of our anxiety in our mind. But if we actually just took the action and organized our life a little bit more, not every single bit of it, it's just a lot easier. Things are a lot easier than you actually think they are in your head. So, yeah, I've got about another 14 minutes. Any more questions you want to get into? I can't think of anything to say right now because I've said lots of stuff today and we've talked a lot, and I've been teaching all week. Actually, I can do with another short drink, just a minute break, give you guys time to rest or reflect. Look, if you do need to leave, that's brilliant. Thank you for coming on the stream. We did almost 2 hours today, which was the goal. We've got through a lot. I appreciate everyone coming on. If you want to stay on to the end, you can. If you've got any more questions, let me know. So make another tea. I don't know if you don't want to try it. This stuff's really good. A friend bought me that for my birthday last year. You can get, I think that's from Holland and Barrett, and just get that from Tesco's or wherever, mint tea or ginger. I really love it every now and then. It's good for you as well. It's good for your, I think it's good for your digestive system. It just feels healthy. It's good stuff. Yeah, I do really enjoy it. It really does. I suppose what you're trying to create, really, it's kind of funny. I thought of this today. When you're doing a live stream, you're trying to sort of create like real life, which isn't fully possible. You know, like being with friends or with your client or your family, which is it's never the same. But again, gratitude. I do appreciate. It's better than nothing. But again, I guess, you know, I'm hinting. I keep saying it in every stream. I hope that people enjoy this or get something out of it, and then actually go, you know what, I want to go and see my family and see them in person. That would make me so happy if everyone could do that. Or if you're already doing that, then great, well done. Or go and see a friend. Chris says, I'm not going to say my age. I'm over 30 years old. That's fine. Please get your social anxiety and fear of failure and approaching strangers fixed now while you're still young. Most of it's in your mind, absolutely. Well, you know, to be fair, Chris, I think any age you're at, but yeah, you're right. You know, whatever age people are at, because people of all ages can have social anxiety. Act now, but yeah. Sorry, I appreciate what you're saying. You're right. Don't leave it, you know, because time goes on and then you're going to regret it. So yeah, start as quick as you can, and if you can't do it on your own, get help, get support. Support's out there. And like I said, if you've got money, invest your money. Do a program. Do it with me or do it with someone you trust, you're comfortable with. And if you don't have the money, then you don't need money. Get the free support. Go to meetup groups, come on live streams, come to free events. There's no excuses. Don't suffer on your own. There's one thing I could say today to anybody. I don't know, people go through stuff. If you're suicidal, if you're really depressed, if you've got bad social anxiety, get help. Do it right now. Speak to someone. There are good people out there. Believe me, you'll be surprised how understanding people are. I've been through a lot. And I lost a close friend of mine. It's not an easy thing to talk about. And I lost a close friend of mine to suicide. And that's been hard. But, it's made me, well, I was always grateful for him anyway. I loved him as my friend. Well grateful, heartbroken. But it's made me, well, first of all, it's made me want to honor him, which I do, and speak out more, help more people, because it's a big struggle for men, a big struggle to say, I need help, I've got mental health problems, or it's too much. No one deserves that. Get help, speak. Help's out there, and I did that, and that's what makes you strong. That's how you come back and get in a good place. And that's what I did when I got unwell. I had to humble myself. I was a teacher, successful. I had a breakdown, couldn't do it. I need help. Getting help is strength, not weakness. Speak to your parents. I know a lot of people find it hard. I mean, I can't speak for everyone's parents, but most of the time, most parents, they care, especially when it's serious, Having a bad mental health problem or bad anxiety, it's not a headache or just a bad mood. It's a lot serious than that. Get help, speak up. Yeah, you're not on your own. You're not on your own. There are so many people around the world now suffering. And that's a big part of why I put the work out. I wouldn't have come back otherwise. That's why I kept going. Because I was suffering. I could have gone down that route. Every day I'm reminded of that. I could have took my own life. A little bit more pressure in my 20s, more stress. I could have done that. Thank God I didn't. I got the help. So sometimes, guys, we got to stop being selfish, because you can help the next person. So it's not burdening yourself. It's not judging, but help the next person. Speak up. Yeah, I understand that feeling. I would say keep socializing. I've been through that. Accept that you've been feeling out of place. It will get better. It will get better. But you've got to, sometimes I've got to give tough love. You've got to tough it out, get the help. I had to go through that. I'm going to make a video on that. I went through what you went through, and I overcame it. And so can you. My clients were exactly what you said, everything you said. Well done for admitting that. The fact that you've admitted that shows me that you've got what it takes to overcome that. Yeah, it will get better. It won't get worse. It will get better. It won't get worse. Great exercise that I do. You guys can try it, and girls. I'll do it anytime I need it. Forget about pride. Forget about what people think. Forget about who you are, what your mind tells you. If I'm struggling, I say, listen, it's letting you know I'm having a bad day today. I'm anxious today. It's not you, it's me. And when I say that, the relief, and people appreciate it. Your friends, your family, I would. People relate. Who has never felt uncomfortable in social situations, insecure, down? Everyone's felt that. Everyone's felt that at some point. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've got. I've felt that many times. But the motivation is keep going and keep growing and be honest, communicate. My relationships improve so much, not because of being anxiety free, but because of communicating to people around me, this is what I'm feeling today. And that's ownership and strength. You're not being a victim. So I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel uncomfortable around people or insecure or down. I don't want to make other people feel bad. But at the moment, I can't help feeling that. And all I can do is be honest. Most people are good. They'll say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They love you. They understand. They've been there. But if you don't communicate it and you bottle it up, then that can affect people. They don't know, why is this person a bit quiet, or why do they seem angry? So it's not easy. Patience. And as you guys can see, and I'm sure you're smart people and girls, as I'm helping all the time, I've got to do that. I've got to open up. I've got to be vulnerable. Otherwise, I can't help any of you. If I just sit here and use all the confident bits that I've got and calmness and hide, then you won't relate to me. You'll just go, oh, he's different. I'm not different, but I work hard. I do all the things I'm encouraging everyone to do, and we're, it's a journey at the end of the day. Teachers as well. Teachers struggle with social anxiety. Millionaires struggle with social anxiety. Billionaires. It's a human struggle, but you can improve it. I can only be honest with you and keep being honest. I've overcome it. It's come back. I've overcome it. It's come back. I've got gratitude. I've grown. And, a lot of the times when these insecurities are coming up strong, it's a positive thing. It's because you're growing. It's because you are working on it. So I guarantee that you probably are doing better than you think you are, but that's what the judgmental mind does if you don't get control of it, which is why Confidence Coach Jonathan is telling you daily gratitude. Get your running going. I done a run today, and there's a gentleman that I speak, he's a lovely guy. I don't judge, because I noticed that he has got anxiety, but he's lovely. He doesn't care. I don't care. He's kind. I speak to him. I treat him with respect. I've had it. I've been there. So when I did my run, I could have a conversation with him, have a great time. So that's compassion as well for yourself and others, Gratitude is important. Yeah, that's it. That's the right mindset. Lately, I've been avoiding, even though I want to start living and connecting with people and feeling okay. Yeah, you keep going. You will get there. Patience. Again, cheesy time. Highlander. It cracks me up. There's part of me, the little boy in me, that just wants to do these impressions. I will do it. Patience, my friend. Patience. Patience is important. Patience is very important. Yeah, you can't overcome social anxiety without good people. I would not have overcame it and made the progress. I couldn't do it on my own. I can't do it on my own. That's humility. But I did a lot on my own. Same for everyone. We need good people. Today's been 10 out of 10, man. Fantastic. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. I've loved it. I think we've achieved a lot. Wow. It's been a therapy session. It's been no, there hasn't even been any lows, but it's been a roller coaster. I love it. I can't wait for the next one. All right, let's get a few more questions in. Officially finishing at 6. Yeah, I loved it. What was the most helpful thing that everyone got out of today? It could be a combination of all of our conversation or what came out. If you don't know, that's fine, because it might have been many. Because I learned a lot. I got a lot out of this today. So I've just wondered. Yeah, hopefully the audio come out good, because I'm gonna I won't watch all of this back, but I want to watch some back, because I want to critique, I want to get the quality great. I want to continue to improve the brand on all the platforms. But yeah, as I said, if anyone can, if there's anything that you can do, support, or if you can get me or play a part, I'd appreciate on getting on other podcast shows. I'll always go on people's shows. I'm not bothered if they've got a big or small platform. As long as they're good people and they're genuine, I'll come on and share my story. It will be a pleasure. I can help more people. That's great, man. That's great. Thanks for, because it helps me to understand what helps people. Because a lot of the time, I've said this, I coach people on how to coach, and I say sometimes coaches can make the mistake of teaching great stuff to people, but not actually asking them, just ask them, what was the most helpful thing you learned today? And people will tell you. And then you can learn from that. And I've done that before. When I've worked with coaches, I've said, you really helped me here. You helped me with 10 areas, but the main thing I got was this. So that's good feedback that you learn. It's okay to feel the way you're feeling. Feelings come and go. They do come and go. They definitely do. Right, we did it. I made it. Amazing. See, went till 6 o'clock. That'll be it today, guys. We're going to end it today. Well done. Appreciate everyone coming on. I'm going to do these streams as regular as I can. I've got other events. So yeah, let's just keep going, keep continuing. One day at a time. Just try and enjoy each day and see what happens. If you live every day in gratitude and you've got this daily routine, and I'm excited to see how you guys develop your own routine, because at the end of the day, everybody's got their own lives, your own personality. We're all applying the same values and principles, but your routine is going to be slightly different. And at some point, it would be great to maybe see or do a challenge, get people to upload video. I don't know, I've got some good ideas, or ask you where you can say, look, this is the routine I've developed, this is the progress I've made. And if any of you need help with routine, as I said, you need personal coaching, send me an email. We can book a call on Zoom, or do a call in person, or I can make a YouTube video and explain more. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to enjoy mine, and thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. All right, awesome.